Good morning and welcome to Valley Focus. I'm your host, Debra Luray. We got a packed studio this time around. Wow. I have Nicole Underwood. She's the media and marketing coordinator with the American Red Cross, the Grand Canyon chapter. Hi, good to see you, Nicole.
Hello.
I also have the two Ashleys.
Yeah. Hello.
Both with Americorps Vistas, and you're with the Red Cross Grand Canyon chapter for a year, volunteering your services, correct?
Yeah, we just started in August, and so we'll go till next August.
So at least, well, normally I would say, where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, okay. So you're a native.
Yes.
All right. What about you, Ashley?
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay. Normally it's not this cold, but welcome to the valley. You see snow on our mountains right now. They're having snow in Vegas too. And Tracy's back. Hi, Trace.
Hi there.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you all here with me today. Now, the reason that everybody's here and we're having a little free-for-all here in the studios today is that with the help of these two incredibly awesome Americorps Vista members, the two Ashleys, your local Red Cross is hosting a food drive for MLK Day of Service, which is Saturday, January 15th.
That's right. These girls have been working really hard. Tell them all about what the project you've been doing.
Well, as Americorps Vistas, we recognize certain days of service, and MLK Day is one of those days. So, with the way the economy is going and the struggles that everybody's facing, we really wanted to help those that are helping people that are most in need. And who better than a food bank? So we worked with John C. Lincoln. She has worked in the hospitals back in California.
The other Ashley.
Yeah, the other Ashley. And so she knew of the Desert Mission Food Bank. And it's, it's one of those food banks that kind of runs under the radar. And we really wanted to support them in this time of need and make sure that they're getting the donations and the food that they need to help the people that they serve.
So the food drive is going to be on the MLK Day of Service, which is Saturday, January 15th. So it's going to run from like 9 in the morning till
4:30 in the afternoon.
4:30 in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And where is this Pack the Bus going to be parked?
It is going to be on the southeast corner of 19th Avenue and Bethany Home at the Christown Spectrum Mall, located in Phoenix.
So the bus is going to be huge.
The bus is going to be huge. It's going to be a big yellow school bus with balloons all over the place.
So you can't miss it.
You cannot miss it. And if you miss it, you're not going to be able to miss it.
So it's going to be right there in front of the Walmart, right?
It's going to be right in front of the Walmart, in between Walmart and Costco, in the back on the southeast corner of where Bethany Home is, right there by the road. You will not be able to miss it, I promise.
So how is this? I'm trying to envision this in my head. I'm trying to wrap my head around this giant school bus that you want to pack with non-perishable food items, obviously.
Correct.
So it has to be non-perishable. So we need canned goods, we need spaghetti, we need peanut butter, tuna fish, all kinds of things like that. Nothing perishable. So don't bring us a thawed-out ham.
Correct.
Not going to work.
Correct.
So we need all the non-perishables you can possibly get your hands on and bring them out there on January 15th. 9 a.m. to 4:30.
Correct.
So you're going to be staffing it all day long.
Yes, we'll also have various tables set up. We'll have 6 tables at different locations with volunteers at each one. Additionally, we'll also have shopping carts throughout the shopping center.
So people can go in the Walmart, fill up a shopping cart, and wheel it over to the bus.
Exactly, and we will literally pack the bus.
So as the carts fill up, so will the bus.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's the goal.
Oh, this is going to be incredible. This is a tough time. A lot of the local food banks are really, really, really thin. Normally, they'd be stocked to the rafters, but what I'm finding when I am talking to some of these food banks, whether it's United Food Bank or St. Mary's Westside Food Bank, what I'm finding is that their donors are now recipients. Mm-hmm. Okay? They're the ones, the people who used to bring the stuff to them are now the ones who are standing there waiting for their food boxes. So it's pretty bad. This economy is just slapping everybody. So this is going to be a big day for you guys. Now, you're with the Americorps Vistas. Do you get service hours credits for this, or does this help you with college, or what's the point of this?
Well, the way the Americorps Vista works is you get placed at a certain agency that you apply for, and you work there like you're a regular employee. Like we work there 8 to 5 every day.
Do you get a paycheck?
We get small stipends just to help with our living situation. So enough to pay rent and to feed us is basically all we get paid. And we work like anybody else. Get there at 8. We're here at the radio station right now. We do service events. We're also on the disaster action team, so we respond to local house fires. We were in Belmont for the tornadoes. And, just working along all the Red Crossers.
Now, how long is your service? Is it for a year?
Yes, it's for a year, but like the span of Americorps Vista can change depending on what your agency is. So like Nicole, since she went through Public Allies, hers is only 10 months, but ours was a year.
Now, when you're finished with this year, do you move on to a service with some other organization?
It's possible. You can do Americorps Vista for 3 years.
Now, if somebody listening this morning wants to be involved with the Americorps, how do they go about getting involved?
You can go online, and honestly, it's really, really easy. Just Google it, go Americorps Vista, and go to the main website. It can take you through step by step how to get involved. It's kind of like any other job process. You fill out an application, you put a resume online, and you look at all the positions that are opening up coming soon all over the country, in Minnesota, New York, here in Arizona.
Are there any out of the country as well?
That would be the Peace Corps. The Peace Corps is the international version.
Okay, so this is just a domestic version.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, did you do this out of high school or college?
College, yeah. We both just graduated in May.
Okay. So you were seniors, you graduated from college, and this is what you're doing for a year.
Yeah, just to give back and do
then
some
you can,
service.
but technically you can do it for 2 more years.
Definitely.
Are you enjoying it? Is it fulfilling, rewarding?
I love it. I've learned a ton about the Red Cross. I mean, the Red Cross is like my life now. I love giving back to the community. I feel like it's very rewarding. We go home every day and we help people all the time.
Yeah, you're probably a little pooped out, but you feel real
yeah,
good.
But you know what? It's actually
Remember, they're really young.
rejuvenating.
They're really young.
A lot younger than you and me. A lot younger than you and me, Tracy. So they have all that energy and that spunk.
Yeah, it's nice to know we're making a difference. We couldn't do it without the volunteers. So, we are volunteers of the Red Cross since we're part of Vista. So it's nice to see how much, a small amount of people can make a difference. And with the Red Cross, the volunteers they're everything.
Well, oftentimes people think that, I'm only one. I can't do it. I can't change it. I can't do anything. But you just proved that that is totally untrue, that you get enough people that have the same attitude and the same desires and the same goals, and you can make anything happen.
Exactly.
So that's the whole point of Saturday, January 15th. It's MLK, Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day of Service, Saturday, January 15th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Christown Mall. Come pack the bus.
Please do.
If you think about it, I mean, everybody, if they just come in go shopping and bring just a couple cans of food, it doesn't cost that much money, but it goes so very far. And we recently saw some statistics from the U.S. Census Bureau. 1 out of every 4 Arizona children goes to bed hungry. Nobody wants that. That's devastating. So this is, this project that these girls are doing, it's going to really make a big impact. But we need the community support. We absolutely need your support.
And that's where you come in. That's where you can bring some non-perishable food items on Saturday, January 15th to Christown, which is where again?
It's on the southeast corner of 19th Avenue and Bethany Home. And it all the proceeds will go to the Desert Mission Food Bank, which is part of the John C. Lincoln Hospital. And they are serving people in the Arizona community every day. They serve 1,600 families per month.
1,600 families.
1,600 families a
I
month.
bet their numbers are going up too.
We actually had Nicole went to John C. Lincoln and did a tour of the food bank, so she has some great information.
Yeah, I actually was privileged enough to see the food bank up close and personal, and it's packed every day. They need all the help they can get. They are able to get 6 emergency boxes a year, but they're also able to use their food stamps there. And they have a program to where they can learn nutritional values on how to use the food that is donated every day in their own kitchen, so they can educate their kids as well, versus
How to eat more healthy.
how to eat healthy and how to sustain themselves.
And probably how to make a meal out of $1 too.
Absolutely,
how to feed,
and
how to
expand
feed a
their
family
meals.
of 4. How to feed a family of 4 to 6 on $1.
Mm-hmm.
You see those shows on TV sometime, and you're like, no way. How can you do that?
And it's just so compelling to see these families come together, and you're looking around the store, and there's little kids there with their moms, holding their hands and just really wanting to feel normal, and this is an opportunity to do that. It was just a really big privilege to be there.
Well, the economy is tough. 260,000 Arizona residents do not have the resources they need to acquire food for the next 3 days. 80,000 people are going to skip meals or have improper food quantity or quality on a regular basis. And oftentimes you hear of seniors who are foregoing their medical, their meds, because it's like, okay, do I eat today or do I take my medication? Yeah. So these are tough decisions. It's tough times. Everybody needs to kind of rally and support the MLK Day of Service on Saturday, January 15th. It's going to run from 9 till 4:30 in the afternoon. The big school bus, big yellow school bus with balloons. With the balloons that you can't miss. You'll see that from a mile away. They'll probably see that from the Hubble telescope. But the big bus is going to be parked right there at Walmart. So the idea is you're right there at Walmart, between Walmart and Costco. I know exactly where you're going to be because we did a coat drive there one year. And it's right there smack dab in the middle. So you can go into Costco and you can buy some bulk. You can go into Walmart and get some bulk. You can do a whole lot right there between those two stores. So Saturday, January 15th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., it's the Pack the Bus event at Walmart near 19th Avenue, Bethany Home at Christown Mall. In Phoenix, food and items collected are going to be donated to the Desert Mission Food Bank. Now, if you need their website, I believe
the John C. Lincoln website, and they have
a link to the food bank.
To the food bank on their website.
Okay, so jcl.com, and then from there you can find the link to the Desert Mission Food Bank.
And you can also get information on our website as well, ArizonaRedCross.org, and we constantly update our Facebook and Twitter page as well if you follow social media.
Facebook and Twitter, boy.
Yes, that's the new wave.
It is the new wave. Remember this a couple of years ago, Tracy? I was like, do you have a Facebook page? And you're like, well, we're kind of working on it.
Yeah, we stepped
You got to get these young kids
but
in.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of Nicole's big focuses. And, it's amazing to see the number of people who start to follow you, and you start having these conversations. And it's just another way to get the word out. Nicole put together a video that we're going to share with our social media followers and put it on our website as well to really compel people to move into action and to stop by and make that donation. Because if you see this video, you're going to want to help.
And you're the one that's going to make the difference, because you are the one that can change things. And you can't do it by yourself, but we can do it collectively.
Absolutely.
So collectively, we can make a difference, and we can pack this bus. The event, again, will be at Christown Mall between the Walmart and the Costco, 19th Avenue, Bethany Home in Phoenix. We need non-perishable food items, as much as you can bring down.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing is monetary donations, because the Desert Mission Food Bank, if you want to give a couple of bucks here or there, if you want to, they can make those few dollars go very, very far. So if that's an option for you as well.
The
That's
other thing
also
they're collecting is meats and citrus and vegetables. So those are things that are a good idea for us. The meat would need to be canned. It can't be like fresh.
That's
from
why
the
I said
deli
like
or anything
tuna,
like that. Yeah.
chicken in a
But
can.
the citrus and vegetables people don't often think about, and they give out cantaloupe and they give out lettuce and they give things like that. So anything that doesn't have to be refrigerated and could be in a bus for a few hours is greatly appreciated.
See, now I wouldn't have thought of the citrus and the vegetables, because my thought is when I go to the grocery store and I bring it home, it goes in the food bin in the refrigerator. But you just reminded me of something that I heard on the news earlier this week, and that was that the food banks locally were asking people whose fruit trees in their yards were overflowing to call them up, and they would send someone over to actually pick the fruit off people's trees to bring down to the food banks.
That's a great idea. And, when you think about it, you want to have balanced nutrition as much as possible. And if we have all these, fruit trees in Arizona, why not donate that citrus?
I know that if I had a lemon tree or an orange tree, I can only eat so many by myself.
Right.
So a lot of it's going to fall to the ground and just rot. Yeah. So why let it go to waste when it can go to some good use?
Absolutely.
So, ladies, are you impressed with our city?
We're very, we have had a great amount of help. This has not just been us. We have had some amazing sponsors. Arizona Fund Services has donated balloons, Party People. We've gotten signs donated from Fast Signs. We've had the Complete Print Shop Inc. has donated all of our flyers. I mean, we have had a tremendous turnout as far as donations and support in this community, and we couldn't do it without them.
Madison School District donated the bus without nothing in our hands that we needed to give them. They donated the bus. That was one of the things we got right away. Within one phone call, they were like, we want to be a part of this. We want to help. We want to, really help the Red Cross do this for the Desert Mission Food Bank. So, it just shows you the compassion that is in this city and in Phoenix for each other.
That's incredible. The MLK Day of Service. Step up for us, please. Pack the bus. The American Red Cross Grand Canyon chapter is hosting this Pack the Bus campaign to collect canned goods, non-perishable food items. As one of the Ashleys said, because we have two Ashleys, and Nicole and a Tracy, and a Deb, one of the Ashleys said, hey, if you have fruit and vegetable, as long as it can sit in a bus for a couple of hours, it will definitely be put to use. So bring it on down on Saturday, January 15th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Christown Spectrum Mall. It's at Bethany Home. The 17 is right there, so you can just come right off the I-17. And if you need more information, you can go to azredcross.org.
ArizonaRedCross.org.
I always want to shorten it to AZ. ArizonaRedCross.org. Is there a phone number in case somebody doesn't have a computer?
602-336-6693. And you can ask for Ashley, and one of us will get to you.
Ask for one of the Ashleys.
They'll know who you're talking about.
Now, is there any final thoughts, words, anything? I'll go around the room. I'll start with Ashley, number one.
You know, just to let everybody know out there, no matter what you can afford to do, anything little is really going to go a long way. If one person out of this whole city, everybody did one thing, I can tell you right now that bus would be overflowing.
And that is the goal. We want that
goal.
bus. We want the stuff popping out the windows.
That's exactly the goal.
Okay, Ashley?
My goal would be that we can help John C. Lincoln provide more than 1,600 families with food just by doing this specific event. So I'm hoping that with one can from each person, we can almost, double that or something. There's just a big goal that I see them doing a lot of work in the next couple months as far as being able to feed people.
And Nicole?
It's just a wonderful thing that the Ashleys are doing, as well as the Red Cross. And if you want to be a part of it, there's really no reason to not come on down and bring something out of your shopping cart. And as well as supporting Desert Mission Food Bank. They are a wonderful place that serves the community. And since we're a part of the community, I really feel that it's part of our job to support each other. So I really am looking forward to seeing everybody down there.
And what about you, Trace?
Well, I'm just thinking of the lady that I met at the Desert Mission Food Bank, and when she told me that if it wasn't for the food bank, she would go hungry, that she would have nowhere else to turn. So I want people to think about that and the children who are going to bed hungry. And if you can make a difference, you can change that.
This is America. No one should go to bed hungry tonight.
Absolutely.
Or any day for that matter. So ArizonaRedCross.org, there's the website, and I didn't shorten it.
Good job.
You can also go to jcl.com. That stands for the John C. Lincoln. Oh, I got that one right too. Woo.
You're on a roll.
Deb. I am. I better quit while I'm ahead. All right, the MLK Day of Service, Pack the Bus, the American Red Cross Grand Canyon chapter, hosting this Pack the Bus campaign to collect all the canned goods they possibly can. We want them spilling out of the bus, out of the windows, all over the place, so that we can feed as many families as possible. It's all to benefit the Desert Mission Food Bank, which is in Phoenix. The goal is to fill this bus worth of donations. If you can't bring down canned goods or non-perishables, spaghetti, pastas, that kind of thing, cereals, we'll take your money because we can make it go a long way, right?
Absolutely, we sure can.
So let's celebrate Martin Luther King's idea of showing kindness to others. In fact, we're going to close out with a quote from MLK himself. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle. The tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. End quote, Martin Luther King Jr. Ladies, you are inspiring. You rock. All of you. So don't forget.
Thank you so much for letting us be here.
Without a doubt. The MLK Day of Service, remember, January 15th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Christown Spectrum Mall, right there at Bethany Home and the I-17. 9:30 in the morning, 9 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. Bring your non-perishables, bring your fruits, your vegetables, your cash. It'll all be accepted and very much appreciated. Thank you, ladies, for stopping by Valley Focus.